Alright, it's White Boy Lockdown Radio, and I brought a little example this time in this video. Before we get into it, smash the like, make sure to share the video out there, leave a comment. It's White Boy Lockdown Radio. Over here it's Team Whitey, it's White Unity. We are the freaking reason that Waldo's hiding. If it's your first time here, smash a sub. Right there by the subscribe button, you're going to see join and blue letters. Check out the free video for the member perks and get with it. Alright, look. Let's get into it. Now I got all that out the way, right? So look, the two worst prison hustles possible that you can have. One of these I kind of briefly spoke on, but I'm going to bust it down in this video, and the other I've never spoke on. So let's get with it, okay? Okay, number one, you've already seen the thumbnail. It's already brought you here. So let's jump into that one first, okay? Mules, okay? Mules. No matter how you look at things, these two hustles are the bottom of the bottom. It's bad news bear. It's, man, you're in bad shape if you're doing either one of these things, okay? But the first thing is a mule. If you don't know what a mule is, man, it's suitcase game. You know what I mean? It's your man purse. Hey, look, the way that I was brought up and the way that you should be brought up is, look, there's only one use for that, okay? Poop, okay? Stuff goes only out, it never goes in. That's just the way everyone should be programmed. But man, look here. Zoom zooms and wham whams are serious. They are serious. People are starving Marvin inside. They're starving Marvin. Look, I don't care how hungry. I could be, drinking water. What can you drink? Water for 2 weeks and survive? Man, I could be on my 13th day and I would not be a mule. No way. I wanted to bring an example onto this video, okay? So, doing this channel, people are always like, Isaac, right? So, before I bring my little example, I want to show y'all what I'm wearing. I got a black do-rag, I got a black tank top. I mean, how can I be racist? But what you don't know about me is I got sneakers, okay? I like sneakers. And you gotta have, some sneaker cleaner, okay? What I bought this for is an example, okay? This is it's a can. It's perfectly in symmetry, okay? Obviously, but I want you to get the depth and the length, the girth of what's happening here. See, what happens is, oh man, this is so tough to break down. Cigarettes, okay? The cigarette game is real. Inside the chain gang, okay? But you can't put a pack of cigarettes in the old tater. I mean, you can put it up the old tater hole, but you have the box, you have the cellophane, you have the little stuff the cigarettes sit in. Okay, that's all extra room for these mules that do it. So what happens is that same pack, you get rid of all that. Throw that in the garbage, and you have 20 loose cigarettes. The next pack, do the same thing. Take all the loose cigarettes out, put them with the other 20, throw the cardboard out, throw the cellophane out, okay? Throw all that out, okay? And depending on the mule, depending on his tater hole, what happens then is you have a whole bunch of cigarettes, and you wrap it up in cellophane. Not cellophane, I'm sorry. When you make a sandwich, saran wrap. When you make a sandwich, a saran wrap is in every institution, everywhere. They make a peanut butter sandwich or bologna sandwich for the work squads or for the people in PC, whatever it is. A peanut butter sandwich, bologna sandwich, put it in saran wrap. So you have all these loose cigarettes, okay? Whatever the mule can stand, he's going to then put cellophane around the cigarettes. Okay, now on top of the cellophane, that's just holding them in place. Okay, but it's going to start forming, okay, like this. Now, once he does what he does, take another example of Exhibit A. Once he gets the size appropriate, he's going to get duct tape. Duct tape them bad boys, okay? And the last step would be the Vaseline game, okay? And the finished product comes out like so. Mule does everything we talked about. Mule goes back to the dorm. Mule sits on pooper, and Mule goes out tater, okay? But what you... So, oh! These weirdos are making me fall, okay? I have literally seen one of these dudes do that exact example as he was in the last stall, and Exhibit A is coming up the tater. Some bloods ran down on him. I mean, dude didn't even get a chance to... None of that. They ran down on him as he was getting it out of him. And man, the robbery price was about this. Okay? I'm using this as an example. Okay? Yes, this is about the exact size. Not all the time. It's not all the time the exact size, but man, the reason that it's so large is, man, it's something that you can't do every day. And, you know, these dudes do this as a hustle because they have no money. Because they get no money. And it's a very sketchy, and it's the worst hustle that you can do, because this dude got ran down on. I mean, he was literally getting it, and they ran down on him. Let me get that. You know, but this dude is doing it for somebody else. So he's bringing all them in, okay? This person that gets the finished product after the duct tape's off, the saran wrap's off, and the loose cigarettes get broken down, you know, 1 cigarette equivalent to 8. Once the finished thing is done, he's going to get paid from the dude that made the play. He's going to make some money off that, okay? The problem is, not everybody can do this hustle, as you can imagine. And people will run down, especially if the mule can do something like this. Man, they're going to run down on him. And now organizations are going to be like, hey man, you got a mule for us. So a mule is really like a crash dummy. Some mules are protected. Some mules, this is nothing. This is like a toothpick. And I'm serious. And now gangs will protect that mule and be like, hey, ain't nothing, and go to war behind the mule. It is a you have to have no respect for yourself to do this. In my eyes, it zooms and whams. Now at the same time, some mules will do this hustle not for honey buns and soups. Some will be like, look man, go ahead and drop that to my wife, to my boyfriend, to my mom, to whatever it is, on the Green Dot, Western Union, Cash App, whatever it is. And that's how they do it. And then, you know, they send it home, and then he calls home, hey man, go ahead and send half that to me and leave the rest for bills. Hey man, my tater's paying for our bills. However it is, right? Man, I got no respect for them dudes. But the dudes that can do something like this or bigger, man, it's not healthy. And I'm not being funny. It's not healthy. I have literally been in dorms, dudes doing this hustle right here. And man, months and months go by. A New Year's, you see a couple of New Year's, you see a couple of Christmases, and man, they got to start going to medical. Seriously, stuff ain't right. I said at the beginning of this video, only things should be going out of that, not in that. Man, look, they got to go to medical. It gets real embarrassing for these dudes. because now they have to talk to a nurse. It's their health, you know, so they have to break it down like, hey man, look, here's what it is. You know, I had to take, and you know what I mean, and I can't, that's on them. They put themselves in that situation, predicament. It gets super weird. But I had never had respect for them dudes, because man, if you're muling and you're putting up in, then but what else is happening with that? How long have you had the system wrong where everything's not coming out of it, but things are going in it? I'm just saying, okay? That's the number one weirdest, and no respect hustle that there is in prison, okay? The next one is nothing like that on weirdo stuff, but I will say this, the respect level is the same. The next one is the guy doing laundry, not a laundry man. Don't get it twisted or confused. A laundry man in the chain gang is going to be assigned that job to give you your blues, your state uniforms and stuff like that. That can actually be a decent hustle. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the dude washing whites. So every inmate here in Florida, at least, you're going to have a blue uniform, okay, with a stripe down the side of it. But you know, so if you see pictures of stuff, that's just what it is. But this black tank top that I'm wearing, it could be white. You could have white tank tops inside. You could have white T-shirts inside. You can only have white boxer shorts inside. You can only have white socks inside. So when you're doing whites, when you're washing whites, what you're doing there is you're washing other men's laundry. You're washing other men's boxer shorts and socks. Okay, here's how that hustle is. The prison will assign a laundry man to wash your blues, and you have a net bag. You throw all your whites in this little laundry net bag to wash your whites. Okay? The problem is scabies and things like that get into the prison system and into the laundry room. One dude catches scabies, then 3 people have scabies. They're putting their laundry in the same thing, and then the whole dorm has scabies. So you want to, at least for me, you want to at least use the institution laundry system, because they don't have real washing detergent and all that. It's like BOGO stuff, so people can't get the chemicals and whatever have you. So for me and for people that I hung with, it was a common sense thing. When it comes to the whites, they use a tiny bit of bleach, and your stuff will come back dingy, a different color. Not like when you do a load of whites on the street, it's not the same. So the alternative is, when you go to the shower, you know, wear your t-shirt on, your boxer shorts on, have your socks in your hand, and wash them with your hands. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all, a bunch of y'all did time. But that will eat a bar of soap up. It'll eat a bar of soap up. Yeah, the state gives you a bar of soap for free, a state soap. But man, look, if you're using Irish Spring or something like that, it's expensive. You know what I mean? You want to put it on your body, you don't have to put it on your clothes. So the best thing to do is pay somebody to do that. Okay? There's a million hustles inside of prison. This right here, you get no respect. You're literally washing brown stains out of underwears from other men. Okay? That's just the back, the brown stains. What about the front? You're washing it all. First zooms and honey buns. There's no green dots in this. There's no Western Unions in this. You know, the hustle can go for $1 a week. So this dude literally skips rec. He don't work out. He's not doing nothing, but his whole time is washing underwears. And then he folds them, dries them, puts them on your bunk. That service is like $250 a week. Run it, okay? I have some dirty underwears over there. Make sure you get those too. I ate tacos last night. I'm telling you, no respect. Nobody really respects that dude, because you're lowering yourself to wash another man's underwear. I'm just saying, it happens. These two hustles here, no bueno. no bueno. I had to throw this on my Prison Hustles playlist. It's been a minute since I threw one over there. But I told y'all a long time ago, I touch on every aspect of the prison experience. Man, it's Team Whitey over here. Until the next one.